This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. Tampa advocates rallied on Saturday against the deportation of a local Tampa mother. The Tampa Bay Immigrant Solidarity Network is calling for the return of Haiti Sanchez Tejeda. The organization says Tejeda was detained by ICE during a routine immigration appointment and deported back to Cuba on Friday. Tejeda is married to a U.S. citizen and has a child. Ruth Beltran, event organizer, says there's power in numbers.
U.S. citizens are coming out by the numbers. They are defending immigrants' families. They are defending, cuts to Medicaid, to Medicare. Everybody's really nervous of what's taking place in our country right now, but they are also ready to fight back.
Just a week earlier, various organizations held a protest for 2 Tampa Bay men deported to El Salvador. This Saturday's event took place outside of Tampa's federal courthouse downtown. One person has died and several people were injured in Florida when a boat crashed into a ferry and then fled the scene off the Memorial Causeway Bridge. The Clearwater Police Department posted on X that there were multiple injuries yesterday, and the crash has been declared a mass casualty incident by the fire department due to the number of injuries. The boat that fled the scene has been identified by another law enforcement agency, according to Clearwater Police Department. All those injured were aboard the ferry, which was carrying more than 45 people. Officials did not immediately provide a number of those hurt. Police say there have been multiple trauma alerts, with helicopters transporting 2 of the more seriously injured to area hospitals. The Florida House on Friday approved major legal changes tied to insurance disputes and personal injury cases, adding them to Senate Bill 832. The bill, originally focused on protecting phosphate companies from pollution lawsuits, now includes a shift to a loser pays system for attorneys' fees and insurance cases, replacing the former one-way system where insurers paid policyholders legal costs if they lost. House Majority Leader Tyler Soroy said the changes aim to restore balance, though critics argue they could hurt consumers. The bill now returns to the Senate for consideration. Florida Public Service Commission staff on Thursday recommended upholding the agency's approval of Tampa Electric Company's base rate increases, despite objections from consumer advocates. The commission is set to revisit the issue on May 6th after the Office of Public Counsel and 2 consumer groups requested reconsideration. The rate plan includes a $185 million hike in 2025, with additional increases in 2026 and 2027. Critics argue the approved 10.5% return on equity is too high, but staff said the decision was reasonable and supported by evidence. The dispute centers on rate hikes set to raise $185 million in 2025, with smaller increases in 2026 and 2027. Consumer groups have also appealed the approval to the Florida Supreme Court, which has paused the case pending the commission's May 6th reconsideration. A federal judge Friday cleared the way for a California-based company to continue pursuing a challenge to a 2024 state law that bans the sale and manufacturing of cultivated meat in Florida. Chief U.S. District Judge Mark Walker issued a decision that will allow Upside Foods Incorporated to move forward with arguments that the law violates the Commerce Clause of the U.S. Constitution. The state law in part makes it a second-degree misdemeanor to sell or manufacture cultivated meat. The manufacturing process includes taking a small number of cultured cells from animals and growing them in controlled settings to make what is often described as lab-grown meat. Upside has contended that the law passed to insulate the Florida agriculture industry from outside competitors. Due to dry conditions and increased fire risk, Hernando County has enacted an emergency burn ban for unincorporated areas until further notice. All outdoor burning is prohibited unless specifically permitted by the Florida Forest Service. Bonfires, campfires, and yard debris burning are not allowed. However, cooking with contained gas or charcoal grills is still permitted if attended and monitored. Please use caution, as even a small spark can cause a dangerous wildfire. To report violations, call 352-754-6830. A few showers this afternoon with highs in the mid-90s. Cloudy skies tonight with overnight lows in the upper 60s. Scattered thunderstorms tomorrow with highs in the upper 80s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.